I'm in this conference room, and I've got these two PhD students. They're there to talk about English, and I'm there to talk about Jesus. And so we just began talking, and just God just continues to give me the words to transition into a conversation about Him. And they're there because they want to practice this English. And so we start talking about worldview, and we start talking about how to understand a language, you have to not only understand the vocabulary, but where the person speaking the language is coming from. And so I tell them there's this really amazing story about the creation of the world, and lots of people in the West have heard it and understand it. And I'd really like to teach you that story today. And not only do I want to teach you the story, but I want to teach you how to teach others the story too. And they're on board. They want to hear about it, which it opens the floor into this dialogue of 2.5 hours of me telling them about God and the gospel and my testimony. And they want to know everything. And they're hungry for truth. And so rewind about 2 hours before that, and I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I've basically signed up to do this English practice class thing with this guy I met on the university, and he's a professor there. He's my physical therapist, and he says that he has a bunch of students that are PhD students. They've been through English courses. They can write in English, but they don't ever practice. They don't know how to speak it naturally. And he just was thinking that it would be great to have an opportunity to do that. And so I said, yeah, I would love to do that, but I'd like to use Bible stories to do that. And so he said, sure. So I said, okay. So here we are. We've done our first Bible story now, and it's really just only been 3 sentences we've gotten through. And we're working to take these students through the gospel. So in the next 10 weeks, every week, we're going to get together and we're going to break down word for word. We're going to talk about, we're really taking just a simple 2-minute story about God. We're breaking it down word for word, sentence for sentence, into Thai and English so that they can not only learn how to speak English, but also learn the story of God. And if this does play out, and every week they're bringing new believers into this group, and if it does play out and it is successful, then our desire is that we would not only do just this gospel presentation, that we would transition these groups of English speaking into a long-term discipleship, and where we would be planting into them all the things that we need to make them a church. So we have an open door on the campus right now, praise God, and we're really excited about the potential.